So many things have happened this week in the world of professional wrestling. We have had an all-time great episode of Raw, Shibata versus Ospreay on Dynamite, but I want to talk about WWE Speed. Hello and welcome to FTTR, I am Hugh McQuaid, and today we are talking about WWE Speed, the new show that is airing on April 3rd over on X/Twitter, which has a very unique gimmick attached to it. But before we dive into that, please subscribe, please like this video, please comment your thoughts down below, and I'll try and reply to every single one of them as we talk about WWE Speed. So WWE Speed has seemingly sort of been made official, matches have been happening, and it has got a big trailer, release trailer featuring Corey Graves, which breaks down what's going to happen, breaks down sort of the vibe of the show and what's going to be happening on the show, and it is a lovely tournament. It is a tournament with stipulations attached. So if you don't know anything about WWE Speed, let me break it down for you, or you can go watch the trailer, but please stick around and look at my pretty little face. What WWE Speed is, it will be a show on Twitter/X, premiering on April 3rd. It will be a tournament to crown a new WWE Speed champion. The stipulation of these matches, though, are that they have a 3-minute time limit, so they are essentially a big old sprint to take down your opponent and advance in the tournament. I think that this is actually really cool. I really like the match stipulation. I really like the urgency, the sense of pace that can be brought to a match like this, because I love final stretches with a time limit. You know, that's why I actually like the time limit usage in AEW, because you get those final sprints, you get the sense of urgency that I don't want this to go to a draw, I don't want to lose in the final seconds. You can have a slip up in the final seconds that could really play on someone's character and really further storylines, and I think that's missing a little bit in WWE, that sense of urgency towards the end of a match, because it could add a lot of unique drama, and I think WWE Speed could be really cool in catapulting some of those storylines and also showcasing what this show is inevitably made for, and that is high-flying, impressive flippy boys doing 3-minute flippy boy matches. Let's be honest, a 3-minute sprint with Ricochet and JD McDonough, for instance, that could be really cool. That could be really cool. We've seen them tearing it up on Raw at the moment, putting them in a 3-minute sprint. That could be just as awesome. Now, I get the trepidation. I feel the trepidation. Mixed Match Challenge went absolutely nowhere other than sort of furthering Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss. So I feel that. It's a show that's going to be taking place on a social media platform. It could very well lead nowhere. But the introduction of a championship, the Speed Championship as it is going to be called, one, I hope it's not ugly. I really hope it's not ugly, because no offense to the WWE Speed team, I'm not a fan of the colour scheme, and I hope that doesn't translate over to the belt. Okay, that out of the way. The belt itself, I think, could have ramifications elsewhere and sort of fill the void that was left by the god-awful 24/7 Championship, because the 24/7 Championship, as an idea, was sound enough. Reintroduction of the hardcore title, 24/7 rules, it could work in that regard. It just got treated like garbage with no actual storylines and really bad comedy. But I think using the Speed Championship as a way to further into other title pictures could actually really make stars. I really like the X Division rule, in which I think is it the rule? I'm gonna have to clarify the rule. It'll be above my face, but I believe you can vacate the title for a shot at the world title. Is that the way it works, or have you got to defend it so many times? I apologise for that, but the rule of the X Division title will be across my face in a moment. And I think using the Speed Championship, say if you defend this, I don't know, 10 times, you defend the Speed Championship 10 times after winning the tournament in speed-based matches, you can then get a shot at the Intercontinental or United States Championship. I think that's fair enough. I think using it as a sort of number one contendership tool and having someone, you know, they defended it 9 times, one more, I get a crack at Gunther, having that level of drama is something that could work really well and could also translate across to main TV, because it's only 3 minutes, a 3-minute match, and having the likes of, I don't know, Pete Dunne versus, I'm blanking on high flyers, other than Ricochet and JD McDonough, let's just say Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate, vying for that title, and then defending it so many amount of times, could make for a really interesting story. It's whether it gets treated that way, or whether it's just a gimmick to have a show on Twitter to get more money. Am I overthinking WWE Speed? Maybe. But let's speculate for a moment. Let's speculate for one little moment. Who should be the inaugural WWE Speed champion? For me, and I believe some of the matches have been taped, if I'm not mistaken, I would put this Speed Championship on Nathan Frazer. I think Nathan Frazer is doing incredible work in NXT. He's so good, and I think that he could really be elevated with this title. If the ramifications are as I think, and that you can use this to sort of proceed further and get a mid-card title shot, I think it could do wonders for Nathan Frazer, because he's main roster ready, in my opinion. He is a great talent with a great moveset, and he'd really shine in these matches, and he'd really shine on the main roster. So I would go for Nathan Frazer as being the inaugural champion. And that's my thoughts on WWE Speed. Cautiously optimistic. I have faith. WWE are doing some great stuff at the moment. I hope WWE Speed is not just a cash grab and actually has ramifications. I hope. I can only hope. I can only dream. But I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you want to see WWE Speed? Who do you think will be the first WWE Speed champion? Let me know all your thoughts, and I'll try and reply to every single one of them. Thank you all ever so much for your support, and have a nice day.